Yo! What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a brand new video. And some of you may ask yourselves, why do I have Zachary Evans as my background? Because today starts a new day in my channel. I realize most of my followers and the people who are subscribed to my YouTube channel are Georgia fans. So I'm going to dedicate one video a week to Georgia recruiting, Georgia sports, that kind of stuff for my followers. I don't care about Georgia. They are our rivals, so it's nice to keep up with them, what they're doing on the trail and things of that nature. So, I'm going to get it started off by the Zach Evans news. As most of you know, Zach Evans was rumored to have already signed his letter of intent to Georgia. And then during the All-American game, he announced that he was pushing his announcement date back further. Anyway, long story short, everybody's aware he's had multiple off-the-field issues, a lot of character traits being in question. I think these issues made college coaches question his character. He was actually, from what I've gathered on the internet, sent home on the day of the state championship game in his final high school game because he wouldn't give his phone up. That's what I was hearing. I don't know how true that is, but that's coming from multiple outlets that I've read that on. So reportedly, he signed his letter of intent on early signing day to play for the University of Georgia. So from what I can gather, what happened next is I guess Kirby got wind of some things off the field, probably the state championship incident, and Kirby released him from his letter of intent. For those of you who don't know, a letter of intent is basically a contract binding you to that school. The fact that Kirby released him from that letter of intent, from everything I've gathered, he released him. So what I can gather from that is that Kirby is the one who made that decision, not Zach Evans. So right now, as of what I can gather, the crystal balls on 247 Sports are rolling in for A&M. So he's obviously a take for Jimbo Fisher and the Aggies. It kind of fits right up Jimbo's alley, right? I mean, he likes those kind of players, those controversial players. You remember at Florida State he had Jameis Winston, the crab leg incident, and multiple others. Anyway, rape, all that stuff. We're not going to get into it because that's not what we came here for. It remains to be seen if he's going to play his college ball in Texas or not. I think LSU's still a player there. There might be some other teams trying to get in late before February for the last signing day. Anyway, one thing is for sure, though, he will not be playing between the hedges. That is official. He is a five-star talent, but as you can tell, the Dogs are fine at running back. They've got Zeus, Zamir White, Kendall Milton signed already this class, James Cook, somebody that nobody's talking a lot about, but he's electric. The younger brother of Dalvin Cook. Georgia is fine at the running back position. Is he an elite talent? Yes. Do you want that kind of problem in the locker room? Obviously, Kirby Smart does not want that in his locker room. He's probably had those kind of players that were cancerous, maybe didn't fit his program, maybe didn't like his rules. For instance, one of the players on Florida's roster right now, Brenton Cox, was a transfer. Multiple off-the-field issues. I'm not going to get into it because that's not what we came here for. So, with that being said, let's jump into our next segment. You Georgia fans are going to want to hear this because I've got a source that told me about the Zach Evans situations about 2 days, 48 hours before it broke. So, this is Jake Fromm news. So like I told you, my next topic for discussion is Jake Fromm and what's his future. When can you expect a decision to be made? From my source, and like I said, he told me the Zach Evans thing a couple days before it happened. Does that mean he knows what he's talking about, Jake Fromm? No, but I'm going to tell you what I know because if it does end up being true, I look like the hero. I'm just going to be honest with you. All right, so Jake Fromm, everybody's been hearing a lot of smoke. Will he stay? Will he go? When can you expect the decision? From what I am hearing from the guy that his brother is a equipment manager on the Georgia team, on Georgia's football team, and supposedly close. I don't know. Supposedly he's close with Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm told him on December 26th that Jake Fromm will be going to the NFL. He's probably about the fourth quarterback on the board. You got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, maybe Tua. I don't know. who they got from him. Maybe Jacob Easton. Not real sure, but I have been told to expect that announcement around lunch today. If it doesn't come, then my source is wrong. You can discredit everything I've said about Jake Fromm, but from what I'm hearing, he's going to the draft. He's going to announce today. So, my next course of action is we're going to react to Darnell Washington's highlight. For all you Dog fans already know who this guy is. 5-star tight end, 6 foot 7.5 inches, 260 pound from Las Vegas, Nevada. According to 247 Sports, he's the #1 athlete in the country and #1 player in Nevada. His recruitment came down to Georgia, Miami, Tennessee. He's nicknamed Lethal Nail for good reason. For a guy his size, his athleticism is unmatched in this class. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find a guy this big, this fast, this athletic that has lined up at this many positions this year. In this class, it's not even close. The Dogs are getting an absolute monster here in their 2020 class. So with that being said, let's see what he's got. These are his junior highlights. I couldn't find a lot from his senior year. I don't know if he had an injury or what. But here, I'm going to give you, before we get into this, a couple of positions he lined up at this year. And this just tells you how versatile he is. He lined up at defensive end, defensive tackle as a 3 technique. A linebacker, of course, tight end. He split out wide, played some on the edge. The kid is an all-around monster. It wouldn't surprise me is when he gets in the weight room if he puts on 30, 40 more pounds and he becomes a defensive tackle or a defensive end. Doesn't really matter where he is on the field, but you want him on the field. Trust me. Now let's jump into his highlights, see what he's about. All right, guys. Let's get right into his highlight. I mean, we all know how big the kid is. Nice little jump ball. Man, he's going to be a matchup problem if he does end up playing tight end. It's going to be a matchup nightmare for other teams. Too easy. See a punter as well. Dude, look at them strides, yo. This kid's unbelievable. What can he do? Oh my... Bruh. Alright, lined up at tight end. Looked like they got him double covered, bracket covered. Doesn't matter. Never had a chance. Can't tackle him. I mean, come on, guys. This dude's the real deal. Made that look easy. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, yeah. He's a monster on the defensive side. So look at him just ragdoll that little guy. The other team wants a flag for what, buddy? This is football. I mean, I don't know what you do with this guy. I mean, if he's on my team, he never comes off the field. That's for sure. But in college, you don't usually see that. So he's getting a little work out there on the edge, blocking as well. Fights off the defender. Kid's the real deal now. All right, I want to see some more offensive plays. That's what I came here for. Okay. He's real physical. You can see him just eating up blocks, freeing up the linebackers, and then actually still making the plays. He made that look way too easy. I don't know if the kid was soft or what, but he made that look way too easy. This is what I'm here for. Looks like he's got nice hands, receives the football well. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Lights must have went out at the stadium. There we go. It looked like he... Can you rewind? I don't know if you can rewind. It looked like he was lined up at quarterback there. I'm not sure. A little wildcat. Man, absolutely just hawked down a running back. So, he's got elite speed, long strides. Moves very well for a man that size. I mean, what I say, 6'7.5", 260 something. That really is like LeBron James. And we all know how big of a freak of nature LeBron James is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing I'm saying is, right now, he could be an elite tight end or an elite edge rusher, defensive end, you know, like what we call the bulk in Florida's defense. Like Jonathan Grenard was. He's that kind of guy. But if he gets in the weight room and puts on weight, you can also see him, like I said, move to a defensive tackle, maybe even an offensive tackle. He's the kind of kid you want on your team, though. He's going to be on the field early, I can tell you that. So I think that's why he's listed as an athlete. He literally can do everything. I want to see what they do with him in the red zone right here. Oh, okay, they're on defense. Okay, never mind. See if they're just lobbing up jump balls. That's what I'd be doing. Just abusing folks, man. How do you block this guy? There we go. Here's the offensive one. We're going to get out there and block. Dude, good God, he is... That dude is so big. I don't think I've ever seen a player this big in person. I know this isn't in person, guys, obviously, but I'm just saying. I played football all 4 years of high school, and I don't remember seeing anybody ever this big. It's got to be intimidating. And I played safety, so you can imagine me trying to guard this guy. Trying to cover this guy, man, coverage. Yeah, right. Dude's cooking me for at least 200. No, he didn't.
I got you. Hey, coach, are you ready for me to turn it back on? I will turn it back on.
So obviously, from what I'm seeing, my take on the guy is, like I've said it, I just said it. As of right now, I think early on in his career, before he gets, fills out his body, whatever. I don't know if he's an early enrollee or not. I would assume so. I would assume he's probably going to be on campus soon. I would assume he's going to be a tight end or a defensive end. Maybe an outside backer to start off with, and then you never know. All right, that's going to do it for the highlights. So that was pretty impressive film. We seen him just in his junior year highlights line up in probably 3 or 4 different positions. And he's always around the ball, always making plays. Got a motor, non-stop motor. Kid's a killer, man. So, like I've told you earlier, that's the news I know on Zach Evans. Or, I don't know if it's 100% true, but that's the rumors I'm hearing. So, I'm going to give them to you guys as well. The Jake Fromm news, expect it sometime today. From what I'm hearing, he's going to the NFL. And then you got Darnell Washington. This is my Georgia coverage for the week. Let me know if y'all like this segment. I hope y'all do, because all my friends are Georgia fans, so hopefully you guys like it. Also, I dropped some merch the other day. I've got shirts and hoodies. Link will be in the description. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you buy some. Hook your boy up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just kidding. If you like it, buy it, whatever. Make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure, most of all, to have a great day. And go SEC, I guess. I mean, I'm not really an SEC homer, but go SEC for Georgia fans out there. It's going to be a great new year next year. I expect the East to come down to Jacksonville once again. We'll see if Florida can go over the hump with Kirby recruiting at this kind of level. It's hard to make up ground. We're doing all we can through the transfer portal on that, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. We'll see. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Florida segment. So I probably won't get any views on it, unfortunately. But trust me, Georgia fans, you want to know what's going on in Gainesville, too. There's rumors that Ty Grantham's going to be the next head coach at Mississippi State. Who's he taking with him? Who's staying? We don't know. But I'm going to give you what I know. I do have some friends that are pretty close to the program down there. So I'll let y'all know what I know on that. Anyway, have a great day. Love y'all. Like and subscribe. Go buy you a hoodie or a t-shirt. Let's get it cracking. See y'all tomorrow.